So I'm here at IFCA World Championships, and today I'm interviewing PWA pro windsurfer from the Netherlands. You all know him, INGMAR DALDORF, Gaster Taboo, I think. Yeah. Good. Nice to have you here, INGMAR.
Yeah,
are you enjoying Denmark?
Yeah, quite good.
Quite good.
We're enjoying the sun.
Yeah.
And the storm and.
Yeah. We are at the last day of the event now doing this interview. So we have had everything: 30 degrees, 10 degrees, storm, rain, sun. Yeah. So nice event, a little bit of everything. So INGMAR, foil or fin?
Fin.
For
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like the water contact.
Yeah.
And in the last years, I practice also more and more foiling. But I recognize that I'm still more of a fin person, and
okay. So you don't compete PWA on foil? Or?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense to go foil in 30 knots.
No. But what at the Dutch championship? Do you also foil there, or is it only fin also?
Yeah, because the wind is always a factor at the competition. So for light wind days, we need to have a foil.
Okay.
And it's not separate. It's like it's combined. So the foil will be faster when it's under 20 knots.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. So wave sailing or race sailing or slalom sailing?
It depends. If there's a good storm and good waves, I go wave sailing.
Yeah.
If it's so, I like to go race sailing.
Yeah. Okay. So do you prefer to go sailing just with friends, lining up, or is it more you need the competition to get going, or what do you like the most? Competition sailing or more just free sailing, tuning gear?
The combination.
Yeah.
Because sailing with friends and it's the nice thing, but you need to have a goal to train for or to tune your gear, and that's the competition on the end of the year or during the year is nice to work to that.
Yeah.
So it's a combination. My only competition is getting. Then you are mostly sitting and traveling a lot and not sailing so much.
Yeah.
So it's the.
Yeah. We have been sitting a lot at this competition, also the whole day yesterday. Okay, best windsurf memory?
Oh,
it's a tough one. Yeah.
That's tougher. Yeah, I think then maybe one nice wave that I hit this winter, but it's mostly to remember that it's a half year ago.
Yeah. But there's so many good memories when you're a windsurfer. Best spot in the world to go windsurf?
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah.
For winter training, I prefer Tarifa because you have everything, and it's a nice combination of beach and sailing.
Yeah.
And otherwise, spot. Yeah, my home spot.
Yeah. Which is what?
For wave sailing, Domburg.
Yeah. And for slalom?
For slalom, then Brouwersdam.
On the inside or
no, the seaside, because the wind is more constant.
Okay. Yeah.
And the good thing, you can drive close to the water, rig.
Yeah.
And then sail.
Yeah, I tried the inside this year for the first time in the Netherlands. It was also fine because it gets, not that I was foiling there, but it gets deep. Yeah. Really, you just grass and then you're in deep water. Yeah. So
it's a bit the same setup than here, only the water's faster deep.
Yeah.
And the water's smaller.
Yeah, it's quite a bit smaller. Yeah. And you have to know where the sandbanks, the muscle reef or what
you
call
need to know where the marks are.
Yeah. But the locals will tell you. Okay, how many years have you been windsurfing?
I just turned 34 and I started
yesterday I think. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Day before.
Yeah.
And I started windsurfing when I was 12.
Yeah. So that's
already.
You can do the math. You have the calculator.
And I started competition.
So 22.
When I was
22
90.
Years.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in the beginning, only like in the weekends.
Yeah, of course.
With my dad and later with my brothers and neighbors. So that was always a good combination of motivation at home.
Super. Nice. So do you prefer a foil crash or a fin crash?
Fin crash. The foil is always harder because you are already a half meter higher.
Yeah.
And you mostly break more because of the extra meter you are slamming harder.
Yeah.
So better have a fin crash.
Okay.
Or no crash at all.
No crash
That's
at all
the
is
best.
of course the best, but sometimes if you push the limit you crash sometimes.
Yeah.
I crash sometimes also. And do you prefer the normal downwind slalom as we're doing here, or the new Slalom X format with a little jump? Because if you can do a bit of waves, the jump is easier.
Yeah,
maybe.
after a lot of years downwind slalom, I prefer now the Slalom X to mix it up.
Yeah.
So you have every day something different to look and have different tactic.
Yeah, and everybody is always talking about the sausage and the jumping, but what about the chicane? Nobody really talks about that on the beach. When they had the chicane, did you like that, or did you think where you had to go a bit clue first maybe?
Yeah, I liked it. Only the days or one day that we did it in Pozo, it was a bit light, and it was also on a place where the wind dropped just before the shore break.
Okay.
So that was not the best
place
moment
for
that time. I think it can be interesting when you gain mostly only one place. Yeah. And with the sausage more,
you gain 3 places.
Yeah, you can gain a lot.
Yeah.
And it's also more tactic because people go high and you can go low.
Yeah.
And that's it. And in Fuerte we did also the speed run, but that was always in the first round, in the first reach.
Yeah.
But I think will be also interesting to do it into the finish and then finishing off with a jibe.
Yeah.
It will be also nice to have a show in front of the finish.
Yeah, and what do you think about like in the old times with the beach start?
Yeah, it would be cool.
Yeah,
I prefer to mix it up more and more.
Yeah.
So to do every day something different.
Yeah, and where you're running and
my beach start will be in when you talk about the beach start on Fuerte, it will be hard because it's
offshore and patchy.
Yeah, it's too patchy. My beach finish could be work because you come with speed and you're sliding into the.
Yeah, where you have to run. Is there some competition in the Netherlands or is it where?
No,
is it where
it's
you
in
have
Belgium.
It's in Belgium where you have to run quite a bit from the shore to the finish line.
There's the midsummer waves, and it's like on a good forecast, southwest wind. And then you get a collar, 3 collars, and they mix it. They do 3 races. They mix up the position where you start. And you start behind a motor scooter or a rabbit start.
Yeah.
You need to run for 40 meters, and then you do the downwind slalom. And to finish, you need to finish at the beach club with taking a beer. And it's, when it's low tide, it's 250 meters.
Okay, so it's a long run.
Yeah, if you are starting,
you are still pumped up. From the windsurf,
if you are running too hard, your legs get full.
Okay.
on the loose sand, especially. And I did it 2 times or 3 times. Okay. But it's quite fun for everybody.
Yeah, exactly. Also because then there's a finish that people can see, because when we're racing out here, and we come and the finish line is parallel to the beach, you can see who's winning, who's losing. So it's a bit more interesting for
and it's also nice because you drink a beer and then you are talking about and see the people are coming to the finish and start to clap. Yeah,
sounds fun. Maybe I should do it sometime. Could be fun. So, and now the last question I have to ask everybody, but now we're at the last day and there's no wind, so who will win the event? But I think it's a given now.
It's Bruno Martini.
Yeah.
At the man.
Yeah.
And Sarah. Jenna. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Jenna for the girls.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but and Bruno was also in a league of his own at this competition, don't you think? Or?
Yeah, he won every final.
Every final. So
that's quite impressive.
Yeah, super. Nice to have you.
Yeah.
Maybe we race at the race with the beer in the end. Then we get Ben also or somebody. Super. Yeah. See you.